everyone, welcome to Kids Church. I'm so excited that you could join us here this morning. This month we'll be looking at a man in the Bible called Joseph. Joseph was an incredible man that did so many great things for God, and there's so many things we can learn from Joseph. This week we will be learning about Joseph forgives his brothers. Today we'll learn a Bible story, we'll do a craft together, and we'll get to worship God. First of all, let's stand up and worship God together.
Hi kids, how you doing? I hope we're all doing so very well. My name's Johnny, and today we're all going to sing together and worship God. So if we all want to stand up, and we'll get straight to singing. Alright everyone, now that we're all standing, let's sing and dance to a song I like to call I've Got Peace Like a River. Everyone ready? Cue the music! Now I want to see everyone dancing, singing and smiling with all their heart. Come on kids, everyone ready? Let's go! I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul, yes I do. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. What else you got? I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean in my soul, yes I do. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love and joy like a river, I've got peace, love and joy like a river, I've got peace, love and joy like a river in my soul. Come on kids! I've got peace, love and joy like a river, I've got peace, love and joy like a river, I've got peace, love and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love and joy like a river in my soul. Wow! Well done everyone, great job. Oh.
Good morning, children of Sydney Church. Today we come to you from the land of Egypt, and we have a very special guest here. It is none other than Joseph from the Bible. He is the second in command of all Egypt. Thank you for taking time to talk to us today.
Well, the kids of the Sydney Church love God, and I love God, so of course I'm here.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Joseph. My dad's name is Jacob, otherwise known as Israel. He has 12 sons, of which I am the 11th. I have a younger brother named Benjamin. I think I am the most loved out of the 12 brothers, which is a bit problematic.
So tell us, why was it a problem?
Well, I've always had a talent for dreams and explaining those dreams. When I was 17, I had a dream that I would rule over my brothers and that they would bow down to me. When I told my brothers this dream, they were very upset.
So tell us, what happened next?
Well, one day my father asked me to go check up on my brothers, and when I did, they were really angry at me. They wanted to kill me, but my brother Reuben convinced them not to. Instead, they sold me as a slave to some merchants who took me to Egypt. They then took my cloak and gave it to my father and made it seem like I had died.
Oh wow! So your father thinks you are dead.
You must be thirsty.
Thank you.
You must be hungry.
No, thank you.
So tell us, what happened in Egypt?
Well, I used to work for a man named Potiphar, but his wife lied and got me into prison. But I used my gift of dreams and explaining dreams to get out of prison. Then Pharaoh had a dream, and I helped him understand the meaning. I told him that there would be 7 years of a lot of food in Egypt, but 7 years of famine, which means no food in Egypt.
Wow, so you're telling us there is a famine and there is no food anywhere.
Yes, but because of God's help, there's plenty of food in Egypt.
When Jacob learned that there was grain in Egypt, he said to his sons, "Why do you just keep looking at each other?" He continued, "I have heard that there is grain in Egypt. Go down there and buy some for us, so that we may live and not die." Then 10 of Joseph's brothers went down to buy grain from Egypt. Now Joseph was the governor of the land of Egypt, the person who sold grain to all its people. So when Joseph's brothers arrived, they bowed down to him with their faces to the ground. As soon as Joseph saw his brothers, he recognized them, but he pretended to be a stranger and spoke harshly to them. Joseph decided to test his brothers. He said to them, "Do this and you will live, for I fear God. If you are honest men, let one of your brothers stay here in prison, while the rest of you go and take grain back for your starving households. But you must bring your youngest brother to me, so that your words may be verified and that you may not die." This they proceeded to do and returned back to their homes. The famine continued. So Jacob told his sons to return to Egypt and buy more grain for food. Jacob's son Judah told his father, "Send our youngest brother Benjamin along with us, so that we will go and bring more grain and we will not die." So Jacob's sons returned to Egypt and went to Joseph to buy more grain. Now Joseph gave these instructions to the steward of his house: "Fill the men's sacks with as much food as they can carry, and put each man's silver in the mouth of his sack. Then put my cup, the silver one, in the mouth of the youngest one's sack, along with the silver for his grain." And he did as Joseph said. Joseph was doing this to test his brothers, to see if they had actually changed. As Joseph's brothers began to leave Egypt with the grain, Joseph ordered, "Go after those men and check their sacks. See if they have my silver cup hidden in it." When Joseph met his brothers, he asked them, "Why have you done such a thing? Why have you taken my silver and done this to me after all that I have done to help you? If my cup is found in anyone's sack, that person will be punished." Joseph's men searched all their sacks and found Joseph's cup in Benjamin's sack. Jacob and his brothers pleaded to Joseph, "Please spare our youngest brother Benjamin, in whose sack your silver cup was found. We will become your slaves in his place." Then Joseph could no longer control himself, and he cried out, "Have everyone leave my presence." So there was no one with Joseph when he made himself known to his brothers, and he wept loudly. Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still living? I am your brother, the one you sold into Egypt. And now, do not be distressed and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." In this manner, Joseph forgave his brothers. That is really useful. What would you like to tell the children of Sydney Church of Christ?
I have two things to say to the kids of Sydney Church. One, God is in control. Even though my brothers wanted to hurt me and kill me, God still used it for good, to bless me and to bless others through me. The second thing is to always forgive one another, because God has a plan. If you want to learn more, read your Bible and come to Kids Church every Sunday.
Hi everyone, it's craft time. Today what we're going to be making is this. This is a little person that shows how we can love and forgive each other. You can see it says on the scripture here, Colossians 3:13, bear with one another and forgive one another. And it says, I can forgive like Joseph, which is what you've been learning in your stories. This person you can hug people with, and you can even hug yourself. If you want to see how to make this and come make one with me, keep on watching. What you will need is your printout, some paper, colored paper or normal white paper, some sticky tape or glue, some coloring in pens or pencils, scissors, googly eyes if you have them, and string or ribbon if you have that too. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out around the lines of your printout. Then the next thing you're going to do is, so this is your face. So the first thing I want to do on my face is I want to put the eyes. I have googly eyes, but if you don't have googly eyes to stick on, you can just color it in with your pencils and draw your own face. So I'm going to use my sticky tape because I don't have glue, and I'm going to stick my googly eyes onto my face. Woo! I've got my eyes on. Now I'm going to draw my nose and my mouth. And eyebrows. And then you can add anything else you want to your face. You can put glasses on, or freckles, or I'm gonna put some glasses because that's cool. And I'm gonna add some freckles. And I'm gonna add some eyelashes. Once you have your face done how you like it, then you're going to put some string or ribbon as your hair. So you cut the string to however much string you like. I'm gonna give my one a little bit longer hair. Okay, so I've got my hair that I want, and then you're gonna either glue or stick it on the head like that. So I'm gonna use my sticky tape, and I'm just gonna stick. What might be easier is if I stick all of this together first, like this, and then you stick that to there. So you can do any hair you like. You can make it look like you, or you can make it look like anyone. You could even put a mustache or a beard, anything you want. So that's my one done. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to make the arms. So for the arms, I'm going to use this green colored paper, and you can use white paper or any color. And what I'm going to do is you want to make it like a rectangle size piece of paper. I have these two small square pieces of paper, so because I want a rectangle, I'm going to sticky tape them both together. If you don't have two small squares, you can use one big piece of paper and cut the sides so it becomes like this shape. So you want to see if it fits onto your person. So you want it to be the same size, about the same size as this square. So on your piece of paper that you have, you need it to go longer because it's the arms, and then you need to cut this bottom part. So what might be easier is if you stick this person on first. So turn it around and then put your glue or ball up your sticky tape and you stick it there. I might stick down the sides so it's even more secure. Then you want to cut along here. So now your person looks like this. So these are its arms, but it needs some hands. So how we're going to make the hands is you get another piece of paper, move this to the side. I'm going to use these yellow pieces of paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on the piece of paper and trace around your hand with a texter or a pencil, and then you're going to cut it out. One hand done. Now I'm going to do my other hand. Now I've got my two hands. Whoa! So then you want to get your person back, and you need to put the hands on her or him. So you want to get your hand and then you want to stick it to this side. So I'm going to turn it back around and then you stick it to the back. Okay, once you're finished sticking your hands on the back, it should look something like this. Woo! Now what you can do now is you can leave it like it is, or you can even add more decorations. You can color in your sleeves, color in your hands, put jewelry on, put rings and nails on. You can do whatever you want to your person. I'm gonna add some cool patterns on my sleeves. You're all done! Thanks for making the craft with me. I bet yours looks so good, and now they can dance and hug each other, and you can go and hug your mom and dad and your family, and I hope you have a good rest of Kids Church. Bye!
Alright kids, It's that time again, time to stand up for one final song before the end of today's kids class. If we all want to stand up and let's get singing. Kids, let's sing a song called Building Up the Kingdom of the Lord. Ready? Let's go, kids. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. It's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. It's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. It's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. So high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. It's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. So high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom, building up the kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Building up the kingdom of the Lord. So high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You gotta go through that door. Whew. Wow. Faster. Okay. Ready, kids? Build my kingdom, build my kingdom, build my kingdom of the Lord. Brother, can you help me? Sister, can you help me? Build my kingdom of the Lord. So high, can't get over it. So low, can't get under it. So wide, can't get around it. Gotta go through that door. Whew. Wow, kids, well done. Well done and great singing.